Mix Master.
One, two, 1, 2. All right.
Roxanne, Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne.
Get off your phone, Roxanne.
Get my point back together. Good afternoon, y'all. You are listening to Roxanne Roxanne. I am your hostess with the mostest, Roxanne. I got my partner in crime, 6 Starborn, in the building.
What's going on, y'all?
I got my baby Mata, hip-hop soul singer, Mila Machenko in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I would just like to
Nice,
say
nice.
one time for everyone who may or may not still be drunk from yesterday. I think that I'm not the only one here who may feel that way.
Oh, gosh, no. So, are you asking them for forgiveness, like in advance or something like that?
I'm not asking
No
for
apologies?
forgiveness. No excuses, no apologies. I'm saying shout out to the ones who get it.
Gotcha.
Because this is we're in the building and we're a little, we're keeping the party going.
Yeah, we have to keep it.
Hair of the dog is what they call it.
Seriously, we're definitely trying to keep it together. We are keeping it together. We're not trying. Shoot, right? Well, guess what, y'all?
I'm holding it together.
Yes, you are. You're doing a very great job. You look nice, 6 Starborn.
Thank you.
You look radiant. Is that safe for me
You're
to say
glowing.
that? Are we expecting?
I was trying to think of something witty to say. I just brain was not
See?
like.
So-
He's slipping into hangover mode.
Exactly. Today we have a super dope show. Our boy Quest from Quest. Our guy Jarobi White from A Tribe Called Quest will be joining us today. Today's topic is coined. What did I say it was?
Huh? It's the tribe, y'all. It's the tribe, y'all.
It's the tribe, y'all. Check it. Listen, I am so disoriented, but I feel good. I'm so glad that I'm here. I'm happy that our listeners and viewers are with me and bearing with me. But yes, we've got Jarobi White from A Tribe Called Quest coming in to talk to us about first of all, we want to know all about the whole native tongues movement. We want to know everything about that, how it started. We also want to know about his current endeavors. I have something to, we in the room know something, but we're going to wait for Jarobi to come in and tell you because he's got a special talent.
Oh yeah.
As I lick my chops. As I lick my chops. I want to give some acknowledgments. First of all, a shout out to the baddest chick, Serena Williams.
Oh my
Bustin'
God.
ass girl.
Oh,
You better work. You hear me?
The yams are the powers
The
that
queen.
be.
Yes.
Yes.
Serena's the queen of the motherfucking world.
Title,
Queen of the
Wimbledon.
carefree black girl. Don't come for Serena.
Hashtag.
Get that ass beat.
Yes, and listen, a lot of people share that same sentiment because didn't somebody tried to play her on Twitter?
Talking about she look like a man.
Yes, dude.
Of course. Y'all gonna try and turn her into a man because nobody can beat her.
Exactly.
Oh,
so,
her strength. Everything but the girls beating everybody's ass.
and
Everything
she's an actual
but.
woman, but when that kickboxing transgender girl was busting people's faces and beating
God.
them
Yeah,
up and
everybody
stuff
was
like
cool
that,
with
it was
that.
cool with that. But
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Yo, I'll send you the article. Yes, she was giving people
It was
concussions and stuff.
this dude got turned into a chick and then decided to
Transgender,
become an MMA fighter fighting
For the-
females.
You know what I'm saying? What
Still
part of the
hitting
game
like
is
a
that?
man.
we gotta figure out some new rules for the new
No,
paradigm.
you have
For
to.
the
You
for
have
the
to because
paradigm
that's
shift requires new rules.
It's really for real.
it's not cool at all. This week.
Shout out to Tiger.
Oh shoot, yeah. Shout out.
Leave Tiger alone.
It's okay. Everybody makes that slip every now and then. Don't they, 6?
I was listening to Sydney Star, which is what 6 is referring to, the transgender, very popular model.
Is she pretty?
She's bad.
Round.
It's just fresh.
Gotcha.
She was on Lip Service on Angela Yee's podcast. Shout out to the Loudspeakers Network. And she said that it was a rumor, like MTL made that up.
Oh,
completely.
so they don't. Okay.
What that about?
Tyga,
Oh.
yeah. She said it wasn't
Well,
true.
Amber Rose probably didn't get that memo because she went in on her Twitter regarding that. She was going off and I'm like, Amber Rose, I know
Time
that
for you to
tryna-
sit your messy ass
Yo,
down.
for
You could be a
real.
man too. She
You
got
know?
some moments. You look at her and you be like,
For real.
she doesn't. She doesn't
I'm
come-
not a big fan of Amber
Yeah.
Rose, to be honest
I
with you.
love her.
just
I love her,
okay.
but I just wanted her. It's time
She
to shut
dresses
up a
well,
little
though.
bit.
She's
She
a
dress,
great
no,
dress.
and her body is bananas.
I think she
but
looks
she's-
fantastic.
She's, I don't know. I just don't like her look, that bald head,
I
the
love
blonde
it.
hair. I like it on other people.
I saw her
just
with
don't
the
like it on
wig. I was like, no.
See, then I don't want to see her with the wig
You look
neither.
like everybody else.
Just
now.
like I don't want to see Kim Kardashian with blonde hair.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
looks
So
terrible. Terrible for her
It's horrendous. It's horrendous. This week, New York City hosted a ticker tape parade for the women's soccer team for beating Japan in the FIFA Women's World Cup. So
Everybody was a fake soccer fan this week.
I know. You know how that goes. Same
was
thing
so
with
over
football.
it.
I'm a football fan until of course, until the Super Bowl.
Did you see that meme? Speaking of football in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
there was a headline talking about Russell Wilson said that God told him to lead Ciara. And then somebody commented,
Jesus Lord.
God should have told you to pass that ball.
Yeah, I did see that. Yes, I did see
I was
that.
like, facts.
Basically, well, and it is what it is. Isn't
God
that
should
an
have told your ass to
interesting
give
topic,
that ball.
though? He said he's holding out. They're abstaining.
Man, who cares? I don't even care.
You don't care?
I just
It's
don't.
interesting.
There's nothing Ciara could do to make me care about her love life. Russell Wilson doesn't look like he even like
He looks like a
dates
corn. I'm sorry.
black
He doesn't-
women. He looks like he dates Asian women who
He's
don't
not-
speak English.
They're not abstaining. What it is he's giving
no
her some
penetration?
time. No,
What?
for JJ to clean out after sleeping with Future.
Oh my God.
He needs a little bit of time before he needs to purge for a little while before
God.
anybody
Lord have
else
mercy.
goes
The
in
future
there.
hive gonna come for you. Fuck up,
Jesus
comments.
Lord. I want to give a special shout out to my brothers for having that barbecue yesterday. Ricky Blaze was definitely in the building, and we had a good old time. I gotta ask, sidebar, and I want to give a shout out to Alicia Keys. We actually attended. Are we allowed to say?
Oh,
Oh,
I guess you
okay.
could say.
Oh, we actually attended like a mini concert, like a mini concert rehearsal thing. Her and Swiss Beats were there. It was about 40 of us. Met a lot of super dope people. Did a lot of networking. It was really, really nice. She
Did you
sang
meet my
live.
boy? He does her sound. Southpaw, Torrey Harris. Did you meet him?
Wait a minute. Yes, we did.
Yeah, that's an old friend of mine.
Yes,
really good dude.
Mila knows everybody. I don't know, between her and Six. That's why I'm friends with them, so that I can meet people that I wouldn't ordinarily meet. You know what I mean? But yes, we did meet him.
I wonder how crazy I look eating these pistachios on the air. Still look real crazy because
How does she look, Six, eating pistachios on air?
you know this? Do I look particularly crazy? I'm trying to be covert.
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
like sitting off to the side.
I'm like
I wonder. Okay, maybe might not want to do that. Bill Cosby's back in the news. What do y'all think about that?
I have to say that Bill Cosby,
What?
only thing he has admitted to was getting quaaludes so that he and some girls can do quaaludes together
Okay.
before having sex.
So that's not an admission of guilt, like
No.
of committing a crime.
Of committing
Is that
a
what you're
crime. No,
implying?
he did what every other man does. Some guys get a bottle of Hennessy and have the girl drink it up before
I've
sex.
seen that
Some people get a blunt.
so well. Like, here, drink up, girl.
Yeah. Some people do coke. Some people pop Molly.
What do you do?
I'm
trying to get
I'm straight
girls?
edge. I'm living clean right now. I just
Six, let me ask you a
You
question.
say you have a past?
Six, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You think that giving somebody a drink or 5 drinks that they willingly drink is the same thing as slipping them a drug that they didn't know you was giving them?
No, Bill Cosby admitted to them consensually.
I asked you a question.
No, I don't think it's the same.
Okay.
I'm just saying in Bill Cosby's case, the only thing he's
Mila.
admitted to is giving girls pills consensually.
Six, how many rapists you think admit to rape?
Look, all I'm saying is a man is
Do you
innocent
realize-
until proven guilty.
You do and so the only proof to you is for him to admit it? That's what you need?
there's
need
no
for him
other
to
proof.
admit
There's
it?
no other proof. What other
So-
proof is
so
there?
So
until
wait a minute,
then-
all
so
those
until
women you
then-
think are just lying? You think they're over exaggerating?
Because it's so amazing to me how black men in particular with this Bill Cosby thing, it's always fuck the police. The system is against you. You can't trust the system. The system trying to keep a black man down until it comes to
Bill Cosby.
allegations of rape or assault or something of a woman. Then it's innocent until proven guilty. Give him his due process. Now, mind you,
because
it's
women
not
out here
gonna
be skis and rich men.
I know.
And
Six.
what?
But since you don't think that he
rich
did
man,
any of this at
listen,
all?
no
Like,
man
what's
with
wrong?
money needs to give no girl no pill to get her to spread her legs. He
Bill
already got
Cosby
money. That's
does.
the ultimate drug.
What about the other dude, the football player that was date raping those girls as well? He had
I'm gonna
money,
try.
and
I'm
he
gonna
looked
try.
good.
Can I just, because this is,
He was quite attractive.
I might just walk out again. That might be the most disgusting thing I've ever heard you say.
Six.
Seriously. The fact that you think, first of all, there's so much wrong with you thinking that anybody has to give somebody a pill to have sex, money or not. Rape is not about sex. It's about power. It's about control. There were some women there who did want to have sex with him, and he drugged them anyway. He drugged them anyway. It has nothing to do with sex. Also, the fact that you think that somebody without money should then be able to go.
No, I'm not saying that.
Get the fuck out of here. It makes zero sense.
You're taking my
No,
statement out
you
of context.
said I'm not. You said no rich or famous man has to give a woman. Nobody has to give a woman a drug to have sex. Nobody
No,
has to violate a woman.
I'm not saying people have to. See, you're taking it out of context, Mila.
Okay, this portion of the show is called Roxanne's Rant. During this segment, I like to blow off a little steam, vent a little bit. All right, guys, let's just do a woo-saw, but we'll definitely revisit this, or maybe not. No, we won't. As we all know, yes.
Out of every 100 rapes, 2 of the men go to jail. 38 get reported. Most of them don't even find their way to an indictment. Out of that, two out of 100. You know the percentage of people, of women who they found to actually have been lying when they do say that they've been raped is so minuscule.
Right.
And for men to always act like automatically assume the woman is lying, that's why so many women do get raped and nobody tells because of shit like that. Why would he have to? Why would he have to? Why did Darren Sharper have to rape? Why does anybody have to rape? It has nothing to do with
It's
sex.
all about power, definitely.
And I am a survivor, and it does get me worked up.
I understand. Totally understand. So we're not going to go there. Let's just
Yes.
leave this be. So now onto Roxanne's rant. Yesterday, my brother had a barbecue, and of course, he throws me in in there as a bartender. And, so everything is open bar. Everything is free. The food is free. The drinks are free. Everything. And, I'm behind the table making sure I moderate the drinks, control it so that, people don't OD. And this chick walks up to the bar and just starts pouring herself a drink, or attempted to. So I kindly said, you know what, let me take the bottle, like, man, how may I help you? Oh, well, no, I got it. I was like, no, sweetie, I got it. Well, you were told, darling, I'm here now. What do you want to drink? So in a nutshell, the bitch kind of got mad because I pretty much told her, like, yo, let me serve you and don't touch no more bottles. I got it. Six, you were there. What did you think about the whole ordeal? What you thought about the whole ordeal?
I was just like, yo, who walks up to a bar and just reaches and grabs a bottle and starts pouring when there's a bartender there? Not to mention, you know how sometimes people just don't understand boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, my brother, but everybody here that's at this barbecue, they know him as well. You know what I'm saying? And because you know him means that you could just come and try to abuse the situation. Like, and I heard that she stepped off cursing me out, but she did. I saw that part.
Yeah, she should have fucking cursed me out in my face, though.
The curse out.
Huh?
I witnessed the curse out as she walked off.
Well, she walked off doing that shit. Thank you, Mila. Why she ain't fucking excuse my French? Why she didn't say something while she was there? Because I kindly, you saw how I moved. I kindly took the shit out of her hand, like, yo, dude, I got this. But you would, okay, I got your attention now. You got my attention now. What do you want? But ain't no buts. Don't touch nothing up here. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you want to be making big ass mugs of Ciroc. Like, go sit down. Have several seats. You know what I'm saying? But this portion of the show is called Ask.
Oh, before we go to Ask Roxy, can I come over here and give you a hug, Mila?
Mila.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we understand. Six,
Okay.
give her a hug. No, do it now.
Come
He's been. Got you. You my baby. Mila, you my baby, and I understand. We love you. Don't give her no tongue, because I'll slap the shit out of both of y'all. I'm just kidding. Mila, give me a hand.
I'm okay.
I know you are.
It's just a lot.
And you the baddest chick, yo. Come on, I understand. Watch your camera, 6. I understand.
I just need to drink that.
No, we got you, though. And, you know, we don't, well, I'm not going to say we, because, you know, it wasn't me. It was him. Look. No. Disclaimer. But, no, he don't mean no harm. And he knows that Bill Cosby is guilty, right? Just, you know
yes,
that
okay,
Bill
yes.
Cosby's guilty, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Nah, Mila, that's my sister. I love her to death.
Yes.
That's
I love
my
you
baby
too,
sister.
And you know, that's the only reason we are able to yell at each other like
Hey,
this. People don't know how we walk off and be like, so when we gonna eat?
They think it's always beef across the board. But Mila, you gotta ask Roxy to do. We now have to get to this portion, of course. During this segment, 6 will read a question. Well, today Mila will be reading a question written by one of our listeners. I will offer some advice. We will offer some advice. For all advice questions, please hit me up at info@roxanne.rocks. And remember to do as I say, not as I do. Mila, what you got for me, baby girl?
This ridiculous shit, right?
Listen, I think I wrote that one.
I didn't.
I was her boyfriend. I was her boyfriend.
Okay.
That would be me 100%. Ooh, Mila,
I'm engaged to a great guy, but there's one ridiculous issue we clash on. He won't let me put my bare feet on the coffee table. He thinks it's gross. I think he's uptight. I've done this my whole life, almost every time I sit down in my living room. Of course, I wouldn't do this at a friend's house, but we're going to be living together. I dread the thought of forgetting and putting my feet on the coffee table or doing it only while he's out. That seems kind of pathetic. How can something this silly turn into a deal breaker? Please help.
Thank you for writing in. I'd like to say first and foremost, listen, the whole thing about people in their living space, they have the right to be as finicky as they would like. You understand what I'm saying? Putting your feet up on a coffee table, I just think that if he doesn't like it, then you should not do it. I might have some in my bag, in my pocketbook. Yeah, good luck finding it, but there should be something in there. People could have the right to be as finicky as possible, as they choose. It's in your house. You know what I mean? Some people want you to take your shoes off once entering their apartment, and some people don't want you putting your bare feet up on their coffee table. I want to ask you, what does he do with the coffee table? Does he use it for like a midnight snack? Does he put his plate there? And maybe he just don't like feet, period. He's not one of those guys with like a foot fetish. So I just think that, I don't think it's a deal breaker, but I mean, I'm certain there are certain things about you that he may do that you may not like. What do you guys think? Mila, you think it's bullshit?
Listen, you nasty motherfucker. It's your feet.
It's comparable to having your Mila's cell phone in the fucking bathroom taking a shit.
It's your feet.
It's comparable, right?
Your feet are filthy and disgusting and dirty, and nobody your coffee table is where you place your food,
exactly,
and your drinks, and you should not have your feet. Why you don't
do it at your house?
Why you don't got an ottoman? How about you get an ottoman? Put your feet where your feet belong. Get your filthy feet off the coffee table. It's not called the foot table.
For real. It's not.
That's just why do you get out of here? It's you. You're the problem.
Yeah,
you're the problem.
But why does she consider it a deal breaker? Because he said he doesn't like it. She's nasty.
It's nasty. That's it. Ooh. I'm sorry.
Y'all ready for Roxanne's shade?
Yes. That was my shade. Your ass is nasty. Get your feet off people's furniture.
I'm over here toe
Get your feet off your own furniture. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
dude. But I'm not even gonna do the shade. Nah, I'm not.
No. I want to hear the shade.
Nah, because I'm gonna have to tell you this behind the scenes or something like that because they might be listening. Okay, this portion of the show I have coined as Roxanne. Yeah. During this segment, I like to talk about anything that I have found most interesting. Let me tell you, y'all, it can occur anywhere around the world. I do not discriminate. And guess what, y'all? I am worldly. I didn't do my at all. You can also view all of Roxanity topics in its entirety on my Facebook page, Roxanne Roxanne. All right, check this out, y'all. A North Carolina elementary school third grade teacher by the name of Omar Curry decided to resign after he got some bad reaction from the parents of his students. Curry read a story called King and King, written in 2002, which depicts a fairy tale of two princes princes, not princesses, princes having a love encounter after he perceived negative gay stereotypes in his classroom. Curry felt that he was inspired to teach the children about this because he sensed that one of his male students acted a bit feminine. That's a bit presumptuous, but okay. Curry explained that he didn't see any wrongdoing and that the children's parents didn't come to mind and that he wanted to teach the children some respect. Curry resigned because he felt that the school did not fully support his decision to influence the children. The assistant principal who lent Curry the book also resigned. What say you?
You go first, Six.
Oh, God.
I'm saying, first of all right.
Tread lightly.
He saw the kid that acts feminine in the class. We all know there's always been one of those in every class growing up.
But every feminine acting boy doesn't mean it's going to result in XYZ. So
that's
a bit. I can't say that. I know some grown-ass men that were feminine as children that grow up to have lives, not double lives at that. I think that's a bit presumptuous.
I know grown men who are straight and are effeminate and don't want nothing to do with a dick.
That's my point. So that's a bit presumptuous.
I don't know. I think you could at any given moment you can look at a kid and tell what they're gonna be like when they grow up.
Like Dwayne, shout out to the Double Dutch King. I was a Double Dutch Queen.
And you know which one. Like I saw a kid on the Ave on Gates Avenue, and I know he's gonna grow up to be in jail. Like you just look at him and you're like, this kid is just headed straight. You know,
like predictors.
It's like you know.
You are so silly. I'm not laughing. Oh God! Let's just pray that such isn't the case. I hope that he proves everyone wrong. Because if you're thinking that, then other people.
There's always layers to what's wrong with the shit that Six says. It's like, where do you begin to feel
why is that so funny to me?
I mean,
because he's dead serious.
I mean, you just know.
Oh, I can't take this.
So he probably, I understand his reasoning because he sees this kid and he probably gets picked on because as kids in school,
right?
Let me tell you, and listen,
children aren't nice at all.
I don't like to talk about these topics at all.
Yeah,
I like to avoid them. But I would say like this: when you're a kid, you see the kid the boy who acts like that. We all know there's something off about him. Just naturally, doesn't feel right. So. You go at that kid, and I understand him wanting to teach. We never
did that to the girls, though. Growing up, when we saw the girl that probably was gay or bisexual, or gay, let's just say, or AG. Growing up, they were the ones that were playing ball with the. I don't know why I made that one plural. Whatever. Okay, with the boys, you know what I'm saying, and we knew what was gonna happen. It was kind of obvious, but we never bullied those. Maybe because they knew how to kick ass.
They could fight.
Right, because exactly.
They'll straight punch you right in your
hands with them.
Hands with them. Basically,
it's different for guys. Guys naturally are fighting and stuff, and then this kid wants to jump rope. You're like, or play.
Dwayne, like, shout out.
But. So I understand him wanting to teach tolerance, but I don't think that was the
definitely wasn't
method.
I don't think it was a proper method at all. And it is what it is. What you think, Mila?
The piece that you're referring to says that they had 2 separate meetings, debates, wherein they ended up approving the book.
Right.
I haven't read the book,
Neither
but I feel comfortable in assuming that the book wasn't like, and then he laid him down. You know what I mean?
And kissed him passionately.
I think that I think
one of them Daniel Steele books.
What I think is the gay kid aside, what's happening is, in my opinion, and this is the part that I think is the part where people are going to disagree.
Right.
We have to stop acting like it's not a thing in the world.
That's true.
That kind of tolerance should be encouraged. It should be that
even in the classroom, Mila.
I do think in a classroom. I think that it should be there should be a conversation with parents about it.
Prior
for sure.
to, absolutely.
But
absolutely,
we have to. I feel like the bulking about the kids hearing the story isn't necessarily that you didn't tell us first. It's why are you like that? That piece was talking about he's trying to promote the gay agenda. He's trying to some may say turn them out. And it's like, that's the fear and that's the stupidity, that's the ignorance that we need to get past, because that's petty. And no story about two men who, you know, had two princes who had a romantic relationship is gonna corrupt a kid any more than a Cinderella story about a prince kissing a girl to wake her up. Like, it's not. It's this real life, and that kind of tolerance does need to happen. It's just like we were talking about with the transgender MMA, you know, a kickboxer. We have a new paradigm now. The fact of the matter is, gay people should not have to hide, and you have to accept it.
At the end of the day, personally, having 3 children, I would have wanted to be kept abreast of it.
Absolutely.
And chances are,
I agree with that.
The day that he was reading the story, I probably would have made my son stay home that day.
Really?
Yeah, because you want to know what? As a parent, I am not always ready to conquer certain things. Like you said, there is a paradigm shift, and with, you know,
I think the unreasonable fear is that somehow knowing that gay people exist is going to make you gay.
But you know
what?
No,
I don't have that fear. That fear I don't have, but I'm not ready for my 3rd grader to really, I'm not ready to have to explain certain things. Just like
anything about sex, really, to a 3rd grader.
Meanwhile, your 3rd grader is definitely playing, you know,
humping
and running around
in
playing
the
butt
closet
tag
or whatever the case may be, which is true.
Oh yeah, but that's normal, right?
I don't.
You need to be having a conversation about
it. It is normal because boys and people play. Children play. They do shit like that.
Right.
I'm not ready to explain that. Let me tell you, as a parent, and I would say over the last, how old is my youngest? The last 10 years, I've had to do things that I didn't have to do with the older child, which of course I do understand that there's a change, but I've had to explain things much sooner than I did with my first child. So sometimes, me personally as a parent, I'm not even ready to talk about sex yet with a boy and a girl. You understand what I'm saying?
Get ready for their sake.
I have to. That is absolutely correct, and because I'm forced.
I overheard.
Because I'm forced.
My son, one time, picking him up from school, he's either in 2nd or 3rd grade, and this girl, she was a tomboy, and somebody said something about her, like, oh, she's gay, like in a very, like, mean manner. And he was like, oh, no, it's okay for girls to be gay, just not guys. Right? And I was just like, oh, Lord, did he hear me? Like, did he hear me say something? I never said anything like that, but, you know.
You never know.
It's like the information is going to be disseminated anyway.
One way or the other.
And you want to get it. It's either you want to get ahead of it or you're going to let the world teach your kids.
And at this point, I see TV. There's times when I see 2 gay men getting ready to get it on, even on regular channels, and I have to send them out the room, but I also have to talk to them about it, you know. And my kids, they are very aware of gay people, and I also tell them, listen, don't judge nobody. You live and let people live, because I live and let people live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you guys remember that guy named Jared from the Subway commercials? Yo, the guy said that he said that eating Subway sandwiches pretty much every day help him lose like over 200 pounds. Well, Jared Fogel's Indianapolis home was raided by investigators, and all of his electronics were seized. Recently, 43-year-old Russell C. Taylor, an ex-employee of Jared's, who happened to be the executive director of his foundation that aspires to combat childhood obesity, was arrested in federal child pornography charges. He had like a slew of charges, at least 7. But Fogel has not been charged with a crime, and he's fully cooperating with the investigation. But what's really crazy to me is that he fired him. Jared fired his Russell the moment he found out that there was an investigation. He fired him. But Subway pretty much fired him.
So, and then the way the media
just for being a part of the damn, the headline was crazy. I thought it was him. I thought it was Jared the whole time.
That's a lawsuit.
It was his employee that got in trouble. It has a slew of charges.
And the photo attached to it shows like Jared walking out, like being led by the police.
Exactly.
Like doing a perp walk.
Wow.
Very deceiving.
They tried to make us
they threw him under the bus.
No, it's jacked up. But not only did they throw the headlines threw him under the bus, but why would Subway cut their ties because of this investigation. I'm praying, like I'm hoping, because I did meet him a few years ago at Justin Tuck's fun charity event a few years ago. He was really, really dope. I mean, I'm not gonna say I put anything past anybody, but I'm not gonna accuse anybody in the same damn breath. But why would Subway, he gets his bread and butter from them? Why would they just cut ties?
Didn't want anything to do with any of it.
I understand, but damn, can a person guilty until proven innocent? Like, what's up with that? That's, to me, that's all kind of wrong. All kind of wrong.
Contracts, like there used to be a time when record contracts had clauses saying if you had anything to do, any whiff of any kind of negative controversy, they could drop. That's how 50 Cent lost his first record deal when he got shot. Back before that was a cool thing.
Wow.
Back before he made it cool.
Yeah.
50 lost his
I didn't know
deal
that.
from being violent.
Are they here? Oh, gosh.
No, I don't have time.
Okay. New York Giants defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul right finger was amputated playing with fireworks during 4th of July
They
weekend.
had to amputate?
Yeah. He not only broke his thumb, his finger on his right hand was amputated.
Fine.
I mean, he is fine. He's alive. He could have been worse. He could have been dead. Like
no,
okay,
yeah, I know, but when it first dropped, there was a lot of speculation going around.
Yes, he was playing with fireworks during the 4th of July weekend. Not only was his right finger amputated, but he also broke his thumb. Unfortunately for him, his $60 million contract that was on the table, they actually pretty much canned it.
So wait, let me
due
see,
to the energy. You
throw
need your
football?
fingers just like you need all your damn toes, yo.
Maybe.
If you were born without that finger, then you could be able to, acclimate. Not saying that he won't be able to.
One
now,
of my boys be skiing. He has one leg, and he's like an Olympic skier.
But is he? Was he born like that?
No, he got shot in the back, and they had to take his.
How old was he?
We were
and
in high school.
After extensive therapy. Don't get me wrong, but that $60 million contract, guess what? They freaking pulled that shit back.
Of course they
It's
did.
not on the table anymore because of the injury that was sustained. In similar news, a 22-year-old man from Maine.
forgot to add another part to that story.
What, that he lost, that his
His
thumb
wife
was
filed for
broken?
divorce like the next day,
No, she
and
didn't.
all of his friends basically blocked him.
They blocked him on Twitter.
They blocked him on
Our
Twitter.
guests are here. They're coming up right now as we speak.
That's
it's perfect
crazy.
time. Oh, she did leave him, right? No more Chanel bags.
No. This
No more
is what I'm
Chanel
saying,
bags.
though. This is why I always get so upset when people start talking about, like, loyalty to NFL teams or NBA, like these, pro sports teams, when they start accusing these players of not being loyal and not being whatever when they, like, negotiate, for the money that they want or when they switch teams or whatever. Why is it such a one-sided relationship?
Always.
That they expect, these people to bend over backwards and fall and be so happy to be down with them. But as soon as anything happens, they drop them. You don't
They
get a
dropped
dime.
him like a bad habit. But did you guys hear about the 22-year-old that launched the fireworks off of his head and died?
Yes, I did.
And another
Up
dude
in
launched
Maine.
his off his chest, and he died too.
So it's just seems to be like an in thing where we're just trying to get as creative as humanly possible. Jarobi, you can sit right here in between us. Hi, baby. How you doing? He's so yummy. He's so yummy. Those are your earphones. And Jarobi White is just in time. Right in time for our
Jarobi's in
right.
the building. You
Not
drinking?
always there
Drinking?
when I call, but you're always on top. You want to sing that part? Oh, damn, Six. I guess that's our cue. You are now listening to Roxanne's Roundtable. Today's topic is coined, It's the Tribe, y'all. I would like to again welcome Jarobi White from a tribe called, my tongue is heavy, called Quest again. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. What's
Oh
going
God,
on?
you're like the dopest ever. I wanna. Oh God, everybody. I'm a fan, y'all. And he's got some good stuff to tell y'all later.
Look at you.
I'm licking my chops as I think about it, huh?
You have to be careful of the wording with me.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Oh.
Phrasing.
I'm afraid. You sound like our computer guy. He's always like, it's all about phrasing. Ram.
Thank you, Mila.
You're welcome.
It wouldn't be right if
Shante.
Mila wasn't handing me a drink.
You
right
already.
now. You know what I'm
me
saying?
me
It
and
wouldn't be
Jarobi.
right.
Jarobi is the homie.
I'll
Oh,
drink
yeah.
to that. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to
yeah.
that.
Jarobi is fam.
Yes, indeed.
Listen, Jarobi, first of all, do you understand how much of a legend you are? Are you too young to be called a legend? How do you feel about that term?
That's something for somebody else to say. That's not really for me to say.
Oh God, well I call you a legend.
Thank you.
I think that you and your group straight up paved the way. And I need to ask you a question.
Sure.
Can you tell us about Native Tongues? Like, how did that form for the people, for the youngins that are probably listening? Like, can you give a little back end history on that, please?
See, I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask these questions because I'm not going to romanticize everything.
Like,
I'm going to keep it extremely
Keep it
funky.
No, we need you to do that.
Extremely
That's
funky.
what we expect from you.
Nah, well, you know, there was a park jam around my way in Queens, you know what I'm saying? And
Queens native?
Queens native all day, St. Albans Park.
Real.
And like Daylight came and met Jungle, and then in turn met Tip, and then you know we got it all together. You know, we're like, oh wow, we're kind of doing the same thing in different kind of ways.
Right.
So we started like hanging out, like, yo, come to my session, just come to my session, and then everybody's at everybody's session.
Gotcha.
And we're like, we need to make a name for this. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And Tip was playing this record. Will you speak in a native tongue? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, that's it,
There
native
you go.
tongues. So that's how I came.
I'm gonna look that one up later.
Right.
That's all.
It's crazy because we were at the event that we're going to talk about in a minute, and I'm not going to.
Gotcha. We need you.
But so it was. I think it was Mr. Walt who
That's a
who was
tease.
spinning. Yeah, you guys
Stay tuned.
You want to hear?
Stay tuned.
And he was playing a song. A old Queen Latifah joint, and I was like, "Oh shit, Queen Latifah used to be down with the native tongues."
It's Mama Zulu.
Yes.
It was crazy. I was
Absolutely.
like, that's dope.
That
I
feeling.
mean, that's the question that I think a lot of people have. Whatever happened with that? It's like she was there. The next thing you know, Naughty by Nature came out, and she was Flavor Unit all the way, and that was just.
It's like a gang. You got to get jumped out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she never got jumped out, so she's still native tongues. I mean, everybody's still native tongues, whether you know, screaming it from the mountaintops, but you know who you are, you know.
It's all fam.
Yeah, absolutely.
When did a Tribe Called Quest come out? Like how?
Jesus.
Do you remember what year that was? Come on now.
1973. No, I'm just joking.
In the world.
When Moses was parting seas.
70.
Nah, we came out. Jeez Louise.
Wait, the album came out 1990, April
I was pointing because I usually refer to him. That's Mr. Info.
89.
89.
Because our first single, if I recall, well, the real first single came out in like 88 or something. Description of a Fool
Came
out like 88.
88. You sure?
No.
He asked you if you were sure.
No, I'm not.
Not sure.
I was like 17 years old. I have no idea what the hell was going on.
No recollection whatsoever.
I was too busy chasing my peen.
You went to Bertram too?
Nah, I went to Brooklyn Tech.
Oh, okay.
You
you
a
a
Brooklyn
techie?
Tech?
Yeah,
Wow,
hell yeah.
Get
All
it.
day.
That's where all
All
the
day.
smart people went. We used to cut school to hang out there.
All the bad smart people went
The
to
bad
Yeah,
smart people?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you were smart,
Is that
but
so?
it's-
Yeah, no.
Well, I was under the wrong impression. I went to
No,
Sheets
we were smart, but we were like, okay, so they had 3 classifications. Stuyvesant was like
Gotcha.
95 and above. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Bronx Science is right under that. And Brooklyn Tech was all those same smart kids, but had behavior problems.
behavior issue. All the gangs, all the Decepticons,
Like
the low lives.
when they showed up to class, they was killing it.
Yeah.
If they showed.
Mila knows.
I'm not going to front. I loved Brooklyn Tech. I loved hanging out there, even though I was cutting my own school. That's why I
To hang out at
graduated.
other schools?
Yes.
I wasn't
funny.
there. I was
And
going
it
to
was
school.
at Brooklyn Tech.
Well, I have to ask a question.
Certainly.
And it's actually not to Jarobi, but to you guys, because I was gonna say I was very, very young when the first album dropped, but my favorite song for a very long time was off the second album. It was jazz, but I had to go back into my adulthood, when I was growing and find the first album and learn about it. Because I was like 5 or something like that.
For
You
real?
know what I mean?
For real, yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Youngin. Get out of here, Mila.
So I want to know
Real.
what's your favorite.
My favorite.
song.
I love electric relaxation. No matter what. That song does it for me. Even the video wasn't like bells and whistles. That video comes on, I'm stopping whatever the hell I'm doing. And of course, I left my wallet. I think around that era, because I just came back from Florida. So I really wasn't into the hip hop scene until I came back from Florida to Brooklyn, and that was around that time.
Yeah.
So
That
they
was
had
the
one of
first-
them little. Remember the U channel? Come on, please tell me I remember the U channels, because a lot of people when I mention this shit, they look at me like I got
You have
two
to
hats.
change it.
Yeah, you go U and then you hit that bottom note. Okay, for the youngins, we had 2 knobs before we had the remote control shit. You hit U and it was like in between.
UHF, yeah, 31, 21,
Thank
21,
you.
25,
25.
I mentioned that one day in the group and they was like, what?
47, hammer mode.
Because you had Video Music Box was 31.
Yes.
Bobby Simmons had his show on 25.
Yes.
There was another one I can't remember, and people used to pay to play those videos.
You're talking about the box.
Wait.
It was the box, and they were playing. I left my wallet in El Segundo, and let me tell you, they kept on playing it and playing it. So you're like, God, this video again, but then now you're looking like
On the box, you mean?
Yeah,
Yes.
on the box. I remember sitting in Fife's living room. I remember sitting in Fife's living room, like just watching the videos. So all we should do is watch videos. I'm like, oh shit, yo,
yes, back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and then I remember watching the interview, and I'm like, that's them. So then, of course, now you've got my attention, and let me just tell you, during that era, and let me just say the 90s, which is my favorite era, that is not a secret, wearing the medallions, and I'm looking at these brothers. Y'all
very, very
y'all had me happy to be
impactful.
Yes, had me proud to be black.
But to answer your question, Mila,
Yeah.
I'd have to pick 3 songs. All from the first album.
Okay.
wow.
Footprints.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know, I actually went back and learned how to make that beat. I found the sample, learned how to tweak it and everything.
You know what beat that is?
Yeah, that's Donald Byrd.
That's not what we sampled it from.
See, you've been learning a lot today, Six.
Bloop.
That is for Footprints. I'm talking about the drum track for Footprints.
Oh, the drum track.
Yeah, you're right. The Donald Byrd.
The Donald Byrd sample
The drum track.
with
You know
the
what the
Stevie Wonder sample, and
You know what
then
the drum track is?
what?
Public Enemy #1.
Stop.
I gotta
Okay,
revisit that.
I can
Number
play
one.
it over, but okay.
Nah, we had
Actual
the
sound.
beat. We looped the beat part and Tip played the little bongo. It was crazy.
Okay.
Dude. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That
but I
was
say-
a little mini nerd guy.
Mini nerd.
There. That was a pretty exciting moment.
I would say though, Footprints, Rhythm, and Youthful Expression.
Wow. Okay.
Would be my 3 favorite, and
Yeah.
that's one of the few albums. I don't let my son listen to a lot of rap music. That's one of the few albums I was like, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna listen to this album from start to
learn.
finish.
You must
are going to
learn.
know this record.
Those are
because this record
particularly
is
jazzy records too.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I think my favorite. Well, I know my favorite drum loop or drum track that we have is Luck of Lucien. There's nothing harder than that, dude. The Luck of Lucien beat. That beat is sick.
That beat was sick. Yeah. And then they used.
Gotcha.
This was important. This was back when hip hop. About to get on my old.
Listen,
back when hip hop.
Matter of
meant
fact,
something.
I could see the way I was in 8th grade. That's what it says 90 April, and I remember I got the
You were in
album.
8th grade in 19. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Mila was 4.
she was 4.
No.
Trying to play us.
1990.
Mila was a twinkle in her mama eye.
I was 8.
Mila was just learning how to tie her shoelaces.
I was 19.
And my father, right, as a musician, he used to always. My father, he's old school. He played with like Sam and Dave and all those people like that.
Wow.
So when hip hop started getting just into the drum line thing, he was like, "Oh, they took all the music out. There's no music. It's just drums." So I had got that Tribe album, and
He's like, haha, we put the music back.
yeah, I came home.
Exactly.
And I'm looking for the album, and then I go in the kitchen and I see the cassette tape there, and I'm like, who is going through my tapes? And my pops was like, yo, I like this record. He was like, yo, the music on this record is. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you know, in those days, it's like, I mean, there were rappers there before us, of course, but we weren't trying to be rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were trying to be like Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Prince, and Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We were trying to
Artistry.
be those dudes. Yeah.
And it's very clear that you guys are very musically knowledgeable and,
Yeah.
and passionate about music. Obviously, a lot of the choices you make, you know, it makes it clear that you guys are lovers of music. But I wanted to ask you about the time back when sampling was seen as, you know,
Fighting.
Right, biting a derivative and not musical and all that stuff, and you know, and I for one, I think it's complete nonsense because the way that they, particularly what like artists like them were doing, and then like the way the Bomb Squad, you know, used to with the sort of discordant but like puzzle. It was
the Bomb Squad was
That's
like
the perfect way to put it.
Monsters.
Right,
it was
Bomb
incredible.
Squad.
And so I couldn't. I mean, I guess I understood from a mind perspective, but I'm like, how can you listen to this and not call and not consider this to be musical?
It's art.
You know?
Well, first of all, we weren't out there like taking people's compositions. Like sonically, we were like borrowing from what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was our own patterns and chord structures and stuff like that. We wasn't like, I'm gonna take 4 bars and just sample the fuck out this 4 bars.
No.
Like, we was chopping shit early, like just taking little pieces and sounds and manipulating the sounds.
There's a difference
and stuff.
between what they were doing and like you said, for instance, like Diddy with the loops,
right?
Straight up playing us. Just play the record.
It was almost
you
like
might as well.
You guys were. It was like instrumentation. You use those chops like different instruments.
I mean, like I said, with Footprints, I had to listen to that Donald Byrd record up until like 5 minutes into the song.
But there's a lot of different songs, and there's a lot of songs on that record, though. A lot of people sample from that record, though.
But I think it's like, I know where the sample is, but it's like a very intricate part. Like I'm like, it's like 4
bars. Oh, dude, that's what we do. It's like our portion of the sample is like, I want to say between 4 and 8 bars before Large Professor sampled
Looking at the front door.
Yeah,
right.
Ooh,
same record.
One of my other,
and it's like you hear it and you hear it, like, that's it right there. You're like, how did you hear that? But
you guys have an ear for it, that's for sure.
And that's a whole other talent. I'm sorry, I don't want to get on my tangent.
No, but it's
dope.
That shit is dope as hell.
Hear those, those compositions the way that they are, and be able to pick out that piece and just visualize it, to be able to turn it into something else completely.
And vision.
And then using other samples and like incorporating those.
Yes.
Completely different compositions. It's amazing.
I just want to ask another question. Also, after the first album, though, you made a very critical decision to.
Jarobi was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
What was going? What was going on? What was going on?
Like,
what was your thought process
honestly,
at that point?
I was really young and I couldn't structure shit. I couldn't take it. That wasn't for me. Being totally honest, the structure shit wasn't for me. Being in the studio, creating music, hanging with my dudes, doing shows. Beautiful.
That was you, right?
Doing interviews, be here at this time, and fucking wear this. And
I saw the movie.
That shit wasn't for me. Like real talk.
You
know what I'm saying? But funny thing is now, like 30 years later, I look like a fucking genius though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that you are, and there is a method to your madness.
No, but it was funny because I saw the movie, and it was just like they would be like, Jarobi was supposed to be here, and 3 hours, and they called Jarobi, and he on the block playing basketball, like
chilling.
Come on, man, I just want to chill,
But you actually have verses recorded for Low End Theory?
Absolutely.
Oh wow! So,
absolutely.
Can we hear one of those? I know. I'm fucking with you. Messing with you.
I'm not supposed to curse?
Oh no. We just try not to. I try not to.
Do your thing. Right. But I've got to ask you. I mean, as musically inclined as you are, what do you think about the music today? Do you have any particular artists that you like?
I mean, on the whole, no.
What do you listen to? What's on your CD player?
Well, right now, I'm in the process of recording. I'm doing a new evitaN album. I'm doing this project.
Shout out to
Drez. I'm doing this project with me and Dinko D from Leaders of the New School. That is going to tear your face off.
Dinko?
Yeah, that's going to tear your. I wish I'd have brought it. I wasn't really thinking clearly.
You can still give it to us.
And I'm doing my solo project. So when I'm recording music, I don't listen to music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be.
Sound like me.
No, because you get influenced. Like, whether you want to say right, but you get influenced.
What did I tell you, Six, the other day? I was like, I want to write. I'm in the process of writing a web series and writing a book, and I'm like, I don't read shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't want nobody to say that I was influenced by none of that shit. So all this stuff is coming out mine. So that's I totally understand.
But I mean, I like Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I like Joey Badass. J. Cole's album is that has to have been my favorite album out of the last little period, whatever.
We gotta talk about that because I just don't get it.
J. Cole, I'm not the biggest fan.
He's just so like beige to me. Like
beige,
so middle of the road.
You just said beige?
Yeah, like he's capable and
he's top
and competent.
Did you say beige, like the color beige?
Yeah.
Are you getting at light skinned people?
Are
you taking shots at light skin?
He's like an oatmeal colored bra.
He's beige.
You know, it's
Oat milk
functional.
colored bras were always disgusting, though. I'm not even trying to be funny.
I don't know, and I feel like maybe I'm just too like, cause the stuff that he talks about for the most part, like he sounds like a really smart young man, but
he's boring.
He's boring.
To
That's
me.
what it is.
He's boring.
He's boring.
He's boring to me.
Well,
she likes Drake better.
Here's the funny thing.
I think Drake is the best of his ilk, but also Kendrick is.
Knocks him out. Drake is dope.
Yes. If you're a real hip hop artist and you don't like Drake, that's a you problem. I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
Drake got bars.
That's a you because dude got bars.
He puts a song together.
He's all right with me.
He's a song producer.
The thing that's really missing from today's artists is growing up.
Right.
The artists nowadays, the environment that they grow up is very monolithic.
Okay.
Everybody's growing up the same way, so it's hard to differentiate. They don't have that star quality or the star power that our guys and people of our ilk had. Like the personalities, like, you know what? Yeah. Fuck it today. I'm gonna put on one red shoe, one green shoe today because that's how the fuck I feel.
Kendrick is the one.
These rappers today, I can't.
You don't think Kendrick?
He don't have that thing though, baby. Like, come on.
I don't know.
He can rap his motherfucking neck off, but he don't have that thing though, baby.
I don't know if I agree.
And then the ones that do have it want to put on dresses.
First of all, let's talk about the difference. Well, you know,
like between Kendrick and 3000.
In
like,
terms of what, you know, where I compare them is the bravery. When you think about, first of all, the growth, the growth musically and energetically, the difference between Good Kid, Mad City and the retelling of that story that brought him there, and you literally see him leveling up now, trying to address different, more bigger, you know, his world culturally and socially as it relates to him and the people that he cares about, and that's
I like Kendrick.
That's spiritual growth.
What you're saying is spot on, and I totally agree with you. But that thing, they don't have that thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have a red man thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a
star power?
You don't,
the star power.
I was listening to Sirius XM. Every other song sounded the same. You can't differentiate one rapper from the next. Their flows, everybody's.
Aside from Kendrick,
I was going to say, I'm not Kendrick. You can.
And I listen.
I agree. We just had a conversation on my Facebook page about something. They were like, if you have to put one artist on your iPod, who would it be? And it was like between Future and Young Thug,
same
Rich
level.
Homie Quan, and someone else.
That's the same plateau.
And Fetty Wap. And it's like, okay, what's the difference between any of them?
Nothing. Their names.
Literally, we don't even know. Like, you can put, unless you like me and you just know.
Right.
They all sound exactly the same. There's no way to tell the difference between them records.
I can't tell.
Let's talk about food real quick.
Yes, you got to tell us about what you're doing. Your
because they don't know.
Taco Tuesdays.
Jarobi is a chef.
So
Jarobi chefs it.
So I've
had
smiling.
Jarobi.
But do you see how we're smiling?
Jarobi and his women are real.
Let me tell you,
real.
I've been to two
chefs.
already.
So this is the shark tacos.
The second one, I didn't get the shark tacos.
But the lamb tacos and the portobello mushroom.
So wait, we got to back it up a little bit. We got to back it up.
The portobello tasted just like steak.
Yeah.
Jarobi does an event in Brooklyn. It's
Yes.
the biggest new event in Brooklyn right now.
Yes.
It's the place to be.
Yes.
If you,
Creme de la creme.
it's the who's who of Brooklyn on a Tuesday evening.
So you don't know who you might meet that night.
Going up
on a Tuesday. No McConan. It's called Tribe Taco Tuesdays. Tell us about it.
Yes.
All right, so me and my girl, we was in LA and we was like getting smashed, and we was like, damn, I want something to eat. And dude was like, yo, they have tacos. It's Taco Tuesday. What's wrong with you? And I was like, the hell do you mean it's Taco Tuesday? You don't know about Taco Tuesday? I'm like, no. So we go in the back and eat tacos. I'm like, damn, this is what we're missing in New York. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have this. So I started, getting into my little social media grind, and then I started seeing people, it's Tribe Tuesday. They started doing Tribe Tuesday. So I'm like, bing.
The light bulb went off.
That's easy. Tribe Taco Tuesdays. Let's go. So I just been doing it. It's under my banner. My company's called Eats, Rhymes, and Life. And that's just one facet of it. You know what I'm saying? I have the summer barbecue cookout series. I have the restaurant takeovers.
Oh my God. And tell us about the restaurant takeovers. Because I know that you had done one. You used to do it in New Jersey, but there was one in LA that used to have people wrapped around the building.
Wow.
I did one
New York.
I did one in LA at the Line Hotel. My boy Roy Choi. He won the Great Food Truck Race one year. He's the guy who invented the Korean taco. Kimchi taco. So I went to his place, and he's like, "Well, what are you gonna cook?" I'm like, "So." I call it my restaurant takeover thing. I call it the perfect hip hop approach to cooking, because I go in people's restaurants and I take what's on their menu and I remix it.
Wow!
I make my own dishes off of the shit that they have on their menu already, so you don't have to go buy no extra stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna rock with what you got, like, you know what I mean. And it's been
That's ill.
That was dope. Like Roy Choi, I went to his joint. I had DJ Rhapmatic was spinning. That's such a good look. Anyway, Rhapmatic is spinning.
Shout out to Rhapmatic.
Shout out. So I had like a good little 2 hour. I had a 2 hour wait. Like I go and I'm like, well, how long's the wait? I'm like, oh, it's 2 hours. I was like, what? People waiting here for 2 hours. The lobby was filled. It was crazy. It's a good look.
Are you guys still doing dinners? I know you guys are doing like a little private, yeah, $75 plate.
We're doing. Yeah,
wow, for real.
Yeah.
So this Taco Tuesday.
Gourmet.
Oh, we get busy. Each times in life we get busy. So this Taco Tuesday event is probably going to run until September. And then after that, it's going to be the fall installation of my next venture.
Oh, we're there. Is it Taco Tuesday? Is that every Tuesday or
every other Tuesday?
Because don't let me show up. I know it was one last Tuesday.
It's the 21st.
I don't want to show up.
The 21st is the next one.
All right, gotcha.
So you can start counting every
What
2 weeks.
inspired you to start? I know we got to wrap it up, but what inspired you to start cooking? Like, has that always been your thing?
It was out of necessity, kind of, sort of. I was a latchkey kid. I had to feed my little brother, feed myself. Watching PBS.
Gotcha.
So Julia Child, Frugal Gourmet, Martin Yan, all these dudes, they're my homeboys, they're my playmates. So I was in the house.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So okay. So I guess we got to wrap it up. So we want the people to be able to find you, find the event. So give everybody your information.
Gotcha.
Okay, so my personal social media across the board is Jarobi White. I'm making it real easy for you to find me. Jarobi White on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Jarobi White. The company is Eats Rhymes and Life. Same thing across the board. Eats Rhymes and Life everywhere.
And what about the new music? Will we be able to find
that? The new music will be coming soon. Me and Drez are about to record.
I'm super excited about that project.
A crazy conceptual EP is going to be bugged out. Like, it's going to be really dope. People are like,
Dinko.
Wow. And me and Dinko, the name of the project is called Leaders Quest Mission.
Gotcha.
Okay. Leaders Quest Mission. I just figured out. I was telling them last night. I just figured out what he said in scenario. When he says, "Oh my gosh, eating idol stew like the one Peter Tosh." I never knew what he said. I just figured it out.
He just mentioned that,
funny.
and it was like about 4:00 this morning.
He just popped out of sleep.
Yes, and I was like, okay, because I don't even remember them playing that song. What made you just come up with? Never mind. We'll talk about that.
Anyway,
Definitely. So it's
we could be here. We're fans. We're fans.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And the album that's already out now.
evitaN, Speed of Life. And look, you complain about you don't have good hip hop no more. You complain about the fun element is gone, the musicality is gone. Well, there's something for you to latch on to.
Gotcha.
Drez is Drez. His voice, I don't even have to say anything.
Drez,
Jarobi can rap his ass off. I'm not even lying to you.
Yes, God.
Like, I'm not even lying to you. Like, Jarobi can rap his ass off. So, like, I really would like for you guys to, like, take part of it. I didn't do this shit for me. Like, I'm a chef. I don't have to do that. I'm not chasing no hip hop money. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chef. That's what I do. I do the hip hop thing for fun. So I bring that aesthetic to it. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. That passion is still there.
Right.
Word. Like.
So, everybody knows I'm Mila Machenko. M-E-L-A.
Can you sing it?
Say it.
Jarobi, she never sings for me. I got a problem with this.
I-N-K-O on Twitter.
Can you just sing it one time, please?
Doobie-doobie-doobie-dow-bow.
I get money. Yes.
Get money.
That's what with conviction. I want to give a shout out to Jarobi White for coming in from A Tribe Called Quest. But
thank you.
It's deeper than rap, as they would say. This man, he's a multitude.
Shout out to my
talent.
homegirl, his woman, Camila.
Yes, Camila.
Hi, baby.
Camila, thank you.
Girl,
Camila, we need you to come in on the show, but I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes about that one. Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
I love the way Mila says it.
And Mila is my favorite person on Facebook.
Follow me on Facebook.
Follow her on Facebook.
Yeah, you might want to. And on Twitter, please.
There's a million chuckles, my dude. Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
It's a problem on her page. I want to give a special thank. And don't forget, you can catch me, Roxanne here every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. Follow me on Twitter at Roxanne ROX1, Facebook Roxanne, IG Roxanne NYC. You can also check out our website, RoxanneRoxanne.rocks, and for all inquiries, including advice questions and sponsorship, please email me at info@RoxanneRoxanne.rocks. You can also catch all of our previous shows on YouTube at Roxanne TV. We in here. You did? We in these streets. Jarobi, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I can't wait to see him on the 21st. Can we give the location?
Yeah, Bedvine, Cocktail 305 Halsey and Throop. Come through. Yo, I'm telling you.
It's live.
It's beautiful. Yo,
can we tell them to get there on time? Get there early.
Beautiful people, all kinds of people. Yo, DJs, everything you want.
Shout out to
Evil D. Shout
out to Nina Azukar. We be in there. B- Radio. Yes,
we in there. Taco Tuesday, July 21st. Bedvine.
Admire the fucking empire when it's built upon the mire. Destroy and rebuild for ourselves, we all seeing. Sadat's a black sheep and I'm a brand new being. And doing is being. Tell me, do you believe in maximum effort? We forever overachieving. Tighten the rope, feel the flight of the dope. Light it and smoke, sip it, chug it and choke. Going for broke. In my heart, I still sell. Scorch the land with the plan, every man will tell. Hey boy, this is the way the East Coast swinging, so bring it. Hey boy, this is the way the East Coast swinging, so bring it. Hey boy, this is the way the East Coast swinging, so bring it.
Sounds rugged and raw, got rhymes galore.
Hey boy, this is the way the East Coast swinging, so bring it. Hey boy, this is the way the East Coast swinging, so bring it. Hey boy, this is the way the East Coast swinging, so bring it.
Sit down.
Speak to your
I
family.
was the black sheep. First car I bought was a black Jeep. Girl called me a black creep way back. Father said stay black, forces, taxes and courses. Jumped to a black bull, hers is a black jewel. Engine number 9 was fine. Other had swine. Told wife, yo, you can't make me bacon. Syndicated indicated that we wouldn't sell. But that ain't rock for me and Dresser will tell. Heard you got the fever for the flavor. I don't get along with my neighbors. They crabs. This shit's up for grabs. OGs, old bleeds, we still do dates. Leave it to the face. We try.